Hey there, life editors! Welcome to another one of our weekly live stream group calls. Thank you so much for joining me today. All right, for those of you who are brand new, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Sage Grayson, and I'm a former book editor turned life coach. I help ambitious women edit their habits, routines, and mindsets to balance their happiness at work and home. I'm a life editor, and so are you. All right, so here's what we do every week. We jump into my YouTube channel and my Facebook page, and we do these live stream calls. And every month, we have a different theme for these calls. And these themes correspond with the brand new class in the Life Editor Clubhouse. So the big theme for July 2022 is market like you mean it. Yes, this entire month, we are doing live stream calls all about business marketing. Yes. And you might be wondering, well, why are we focusing on business marketing this month? I mean, I'm a life coach. And yes, I do lots of life coachy type content, including like vision boards and productivity. But I had kind of an epiphany recently. I was talking to one of my clients and I was helping her with her business and helping her try to figure out, okay, what is the solution that you provide for your clients? And she asked me the same question. Well, okay, what solution do you provide for your clients? And I'm like, well, that's easy. They want to learn how to make money with their businesses. And then I paused. I was like, whoa, I think I might have been lying to myself for a while. Though I do market myself as a life coach, and that's certainly what I do. I'm a productivity coach. I help you get from point A to point B quickly without burnout. But I stopped myself and I looked back over all of the clients that I've had in my nearly 12 years of being a life coach. And a funny thing kind of popped up. More than 90% of my clients worked with me to grow their businesses and to earn money. And the other 10% were literally just life coachy stuff. Like they were just trying to like lose weight or get organized or just be more productive in general. But 90% of the people who work with me have businesses. So I'm kind of thinking like I need to incorporate more business content into my YouTube channel and into other areas where I share whatever it is I'm teaching. And that might surprise some of you, and some of you are going to be like, oh, I don't want business content. And that's totally fine. You can find plenty of other life coaches out there who do more lifestyle type content. But here's the thing. Speaking of businesses, it's not a business unless you're earning money. I'm going to say it one more time. It's not a business unless you're earning money. And for me, 90% of the people who pay me, who buy my programs, who sign up for my mastermind group, Life Editor Academy, who do one-on-one coaching with me, who buy any of my digital products, they have businesses and they're the ones paying me. So while other people might like some of the fluffier stuff I share, like vision boards and law of attraction and neat little DIYs and planner tips, they're not the ones who are paying me. So if I really want to be of service to my clients and the ones who are getting the most value out of what I have to offer, I need to be focusing more on business content. Because I feel like I've kind of let down my clients who are business owners because I'm always trying to build and that bridge between life coachy, fluffy content, self-development stuff, and then hardcore marketing, business, pricing strategies, all of that stuff. And I've kind of let down the people who are actually paying me, who are the business owners. So leave a comment and let me know, do you have a business? Do you have a side hustle of any kind? Are you trying to improve your career in any way? Or have you been percolating and thinking about starting a business, but you haven't taken those first steps? Leave a comment and let me know. Because like I said, more than 90% of my clients, the people who pay me, have businesses. And that really shocked me when I figured that out. So I definitely want to be including more business type content. And that is why the entire theme for this month is market like you mean it. We are talking business marketing all month long. So if you click the link in the description, you can download this month's checklist. We have a new checklist every single month, which gives you information about the theme for the month. So this month is market like you mean it. We have a brand new class in my Life Editor Clubhouse membership site. which is 61-minute marketing strategies. Oh yes, and it has been out for less than a week, and it is already becoming one of the most viewed, most watched classes in the Clubhouse. I'm so pleased about that. And then we have all of our topics for the live stream calls that we do every Tuesday on Facebook and YouTube. And then we have information about our book club selection for the month. So we choose a different book and read it together every month. And then one of the calls every month, we do a book club discussion. And this month, because it's Market Like You Mean It, we are reading The Referral of a Lifetime. How many of you have read The Referral of a Lifetime? It is old school marketing. Like it's like, I don't know, close to 20 years old marketing, but the teachings still ring true. They still have value. Here's the thing that I posted in the Clubhouse Facebook group and on my Facebook page, that this book is really silly. It is super corny. It's a parable, and a parable is where a story is illustrating some kind of advice that you're trying to learn, but it's told in story format. So this book is going to teach you about warm marketing, which is a big thing that I teach all of my clients, is warm marketing. We don't do cold calling. We don't do cold marketing at all. But it does so in a way by telling you a story. And I think that's a really great way to teach. So it's not just like hammering in, here's what you need to do, but it's showing you how it actually applies to people and to different situations. So I love reading parables. Leave a comment and let me know if you like reading parable stories too. So when you start reading The Referral of a Lifetime for our book club this month, you're going to think, Sage, this book is so corny. It is so silly. Why are we reading this? But here's the thing. It's not silly if it works. Am I right? Am I right? Yes, there are very silly ideas in here, and it is a super corny story, but the techniques that they are going to learn in The Referral of a Lifetime work. So I'm all about being corny and being silly if it helps my business. And I hope you are too. Let's not take ourselves so seriously, because growing a business and helping the world and earning money and feeling that flow of abundance should be fun. It shouldn't feel like a hassle, like I've got to do this. So I want you to have some more lightheartedness to your business while we are learning all these marketing techniques this month. Okay, so like I said, click the link below and download your new checklist for July so you can follow along with us all month long. All right, so like I said, this month's new class in the Clubhouse is 61-minute marketing strategies. And this is kind of like something I'm really good at. It is one specialty that I do is fast marketing. Because as I was growing my business, I kept hearing the same excuses from my clients who said that they wanted to start their own businesses, but they kept having the same excuse over and over again. I don't have enough time to start a business. And that's kind of the same excuse I hear for whatever it is that you're working on, paying off debt, losing weight, finding a romantic relationship. I don't have time. And I was sick of it. To be quite honest, I was sick of it. So I created a digital course called Startup in 60. How many of you have done Startup in 60? It has, I first launched it in 2015, and it has consistently been my most popular digital program. I have the link in the description if you want to check out Startup in 60. Like, it is more popular than the next thing, like Life Editing for Beginners. It sells 3 times as many copies as Life Editing for Beginners. So it is hugely popular. It outsells my planner. It is like next next to like one-on-one coaching, it sells tons more. So it has been my most popular program, and I updated it like a year and a half ago too. So there's lots of new stuff in there. If you took it like 7 years ago, it is definitely updated and you're going to love it. But Startup in 60, we do a live session at least once a year. And the next live session of Startup in 60 begins July 26th. And you will find that on your checklist when you download it. So I'm trying to tell you in as many places as possible so everyone knows when we're starting. So the next live session of Startup in 60 begins July 26th, 2022. And a live session has private calls with me, with the participants in the program, to help you get specific answers for your specific business. Because it's one thing to take a program and go through the course all on your own, which is great. But a lot of the stuff has to be kind of like toned down to apply to everyone. So if I'm talking to coaches and I'm talking to graphic designers and I'm talking to jewelry makers and I'm talking to whatever, it's got to apply to all of them. Whereas in a live session of Startup in 60, you can get very specific information for your specific business. Like how do you do something for your business? So I love doing these live sessions. And remember, the next one starts July 26th. So more information about that coming. But that's why I decided to do a new class in the Clubhouse called 60 1-minute marketing strategies. Because in Startup in 60, I give you 1-minute strategies to grow your business from idea to fully functioning business in just 60 days. That's the stick. That's the gimmick. So I wanted to build on that. And in this new class, which you are going to love, which I've already said is quickly becoming one of the most watched classes in the Clubhouse because you guys have asked for it. You're going to love learning these 1-minute marketing strategies. And today, during this live stream, I'm going to give you 10 1-minute marketing strategies that can help you revitalize your business. So these are things you can do in around 1 minute. And if you do all of them, it'll take you maybe around 10 minutes. And it's a great way for you to dip your toe into marketing. It's a great way to kind of get that momentum going, especially for those of you who complain about not having enough time to market your business. Because here's the thing, you can't just like set up your website or set up your shop and immediately hundreds of thousands of people will be coming to your shop. That's not how it works. You have to do marketing. And that's why the theme for this month is Market Like You Mean It. You've got to mean it. You've got to be intentional about getting yourself and getting your business in front of the people who could benefit from whatever it is that you're offering. You've got to tell people that your business exists. And I've got these really easy 1-minute things that you can do today to start marketing your business. And I think after a while, after you do these 1-minute marketing strategies, you'll realize it's not so scary. And then these marketing strategies are going to give you compounding results. So if you do them regularly, if you do these minute marketing techniques every single day, you're going to get big results over time. You're going to build that trust with your audience. You're going to slowly lead to more sales. You're going to grow your email subscriber list, all of those good things that happen over time. And you're going to do it without burning yourself out, which is exactly what I do as a coach. And I think you're going to realize that it's not so intimidating. All right? Sound good? Okay, so like I said, these are 10 1-minute marketing strategies, and they come directly from the new class, 60 1-minute marketing strategies. So if you want 50 more 1-minute marketing strategies ideas, you got to join us in the Life Editor Clubhouse, and I'll leave the link below. Okay, before we get started, I know we're already a good way into this call, but before we get started, if you are feeling a lot of pushback when you hear these ideas, ask yourself why. You might be saying something like, Sage, you said this is 60-second, 1-minute marketing techniques, but this one took me 90 seconds, or this one took me 5 minutes because I was goofing off and dragging my feet and procrastinating. Ask yourself why. Like, why are you pushing back? And is it just to be combative? Is it just to be contrary? Just to be contrary? And the thing is, I'm trying to help you here. If you are giving yourself all these excuses, ask yourself, do you really want a business or not? You don't have to start a business, but if you have a business, you must do marketing. So I'm trying to make it as easy peasy as possible. And if you continue to dig in your heels and say, well, I don't want to do that because it takes 90 seconds or 2 minutes, not 1 minute, whatever, ask yourself why, and maybe kind of swallow your pride and give it a try anyway. I'm not trying to talk down to you, but these are things I work with my clients every single day, is getting them over their stubbornness of like, well, I just thought people would automatically show up to my shop and I didn't have to do anything. Like, yes, you have to do something if you want to earn money. It's the same for any kind of job. So be brave, try these 1-minute ideas. And if they work for you, great. If they don't work for you, at least you tried something. And trying and doing something is infinitely better than not doing anything at all and then complaining about it later. Okay? Deal? Okay, here we go. So let's start with your website. I've got 2 ideas, 2 1-minute ideas to help you market your website and get more people interested in you. Okay, so number 1, I want you to update the name of your freebie. So I have great classes in the Clubhouse and in Startup in 60 to help you create your free offering. It could be called a freebie, a lead magnet. I call it a VFO, which a valuable free offer. It's whatever free thing you have that you're giving your readers in exchange for their email address. This is called permission marketing. So you're like, I'll give you this great PDF or this ebook or this 5-minute video, whatever it is, if you give me your email address. And then when you deliver that thing, you start to build trust with your audience. You're also growing your email subscriber list, and most of your income is going to come from your email subscriber list. So the 1-minute thing I want you to do, it's not create a new freebie, it's not download new plugins or do something like that. It is just to change the name of your freebie. Update just the name of your freebie. You're not changing the freebie at all. You're just updating the name of your freebie. And I have seen people get dramatic results by just taking a minute to change the name of their freebie. So here's an example that I give a lot. Let's say you are some kind of a health coach and you have a freebie that could help people live healthier lives. And the name of your freebie is Health Tips. That's super boring. Who wants to sign up for health tips? or worse, sign up for my newsletter. Nobody needs another newsletter. Give us something that can help us. What's in it for them? What's in it for your potential clients? So make the title of your freebie exciting, engaging. Make it spark their curiosity. Make it something that when they read the title of your freebie, they're going to think, oh my gosh, I've got to have that. That is so, so valuable, and it's free. All right. So going back to the health coach with your health tips, what if you change it to something like 5 must-do meal planning strategies to save you 5 hours of time a week? Something like that. Or 5 super smart tips that you have never heard before. Something like that. Now, some people push back and say, whoa, 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 I'm not going to have that flashy, engaging subject line because that's clickbait. No, it's not. Clickbait is where there's some kind of sensational title, like you won't believe this secret that they don't want you to know about. And then when you click on it, it doesn't give you what it promised. Think of like a fish on a hook where it's baited, thinking it's going to get a yummy meal, but instead the fish becomes the meal and it feels bad about that. So it's not clickbait. A fancy, engaging, curious, exciting title is not clickbait if you actually give them what you promised them. So when I have a class in the Clubhouse, 60 1-minute marketing strategies, I am actually giving you 60 1-minute marketing strategies. If you got into the class and it was just me talking about, I don't know, something different, like my favorite type of salad or something, like you'd be like, wait, you're not actually giving me what you promised. So be brave and create an exciting title for your freebie that you can do in 1 minute. So that is number 1 for your website. Update the name of your freebie to something exciting. What are you actually giving them? What's in it for them? And make it curious. Leave a comment below if you have trouble updating your freebie name. Put the current name of your freebie, and then let's work together and come up with a better name for your freebie, what you're actually giving them. Make it exciting so they'll want to sign up. All right, number 2, I want you to put your freebie opt-in box above the fold. You would not believe how many people I see making this mistake. So as you know, I was a book editor. I was in publishing for 10 years before I became a life coach. And above the fold is a newspaper term. And I used to work at the newspaper in college. So when you have a newspaper, it's folded in half and then put on a table. And whatever is above the fold, above the literal fold in the paper, people can see. Whatever is at the top half of that newspaper page. That's where the most important stories go. That's where the things you cannot miss go. The most sensational headlines, the most important things go above the fold on a newspaper. So it's the same for your website. Your website, when somebody goes to your homepage, there is a certain amount that appears on their screen before they have to start scrolling to see more. So if you want more people to sign up for your freebie and get on your email list, you must have your opt-in box above the fold. It should be the first thing that they see when they come to your website. It should be right at the top saying, sign up here for blah, 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 whatever your freebie is. And don't hide it. Don't make them scroll for it, because a lot of people will not scroll. If they don't see something exciting and engaging the moment they come to your website, they'll click off and they'll go somewhere else. But if they click to your website and they see this great freebie that they could get, that will make them want to sign up without having to scroll to find it. This is something like huge. I don't know if this is like a trend in like website themes or if somebody else is giving out this bad advice, but I keep having to tell my clients, why is your freebie opt-in at the bottom of your homepage? Bring it up above the fold. So it's the first thing that they see when they come to your website. Like this is like 9 out of 10 times when I'm working with a business owner, I'm like, what the hell is going on? Why is your freebie lost at the bottom? Put it up at the top. We're trying to get people to sign up. Why are you tucking it away? So that is the second thing that you can do in less than a minute to market yourself better. Take your freebie opt-in box and move it above the fold. It should be the first thing that they see when they come to your website without having to scroll. Got it? All right. Let's move on to your newsletter. I've got 2 ideas to help you market your newsletter faster. Okay, so number 3 tip is to add a short bio of you at the bottom of your newsletter. So we talk about sending your newsletter in Startup in 60. We also talk about it in the Clubhouse. I've talked about it many times here on my YouTube channel. So you should have a weekly email newsletter that you email out to your subscriber list. This keeps them engaged. This reminds them that you still have a business, and it helps you sell your products. It's not a good idea if you only send your newsletter once a month or only when you have something to sell, like once every few months, because people will forget who you are. And we want them to think of you first the moment that they need whatever it is that you're selling. So if you're a graphic designer, we want them to think of you first the moment that they need help with designing whatever. If you're a health coach, we want them to think of you first the moment that they're ready to make those positive changes. So one way that you can make sure that people remember who you are is to put a short bio at the bottom of every single newsletter that you send. So what am I talking about? Well, if you've signed up for your checklist below, you will be on my newsletter list and you will see what my bio looks like. But basically, it's your headshot photo. And again, use the same headshot photo everywhere. And then it's 1 or 2 sentences about who you are, what you do, who you help, and the results that they get. So very simply, you guys have heard me say my tagline about 1 million times, certainly on these live stream videos, but then in any other kind of video that I do, it's I'm Sage Grayson. I'm a former book editor turned life coach. I help ambitious women edit their habits, routines, and mindsets to balance their happiness at work and home. I'm a life editor, and so are you. Boom. Easy peasy. It tells you exactly who I am, who I work with, and the results that they get. So I also like to include a link to my free call or a link to my social media platforms on there too. The reason you want to have a bio at the bottom of every single newsletter you send is because people are busy. People get hundreds of newsletters. People get hundreds of emails every day. And a lot of times, if you send your newsletter sporadically, someone might open it up and be like, what is this? I didn't sign up for this. I don't know. And they'll unsubscribe, even if they did sign up at some point, if you're not consistent with them. Also, we want them to put a face with the name. So it doesn't matter what you sell, whatever kind of widgets you sell, you are still the product. You are still the face of your company. Because no matter what you sell, let's say you sell jewelry, there are thousands of other places that your potential clients could buy jewelry. But we want them to buy your jewelry because you are a real person. You're not some kind of corporate faceless company. You are a real person. So we want to have your headshot photo, a 1 or 2 sentence bio at the bottom of every single email. So they won't forget who you are and they'll remember that they signed up for you. And the moment that they are ready to buy, you will be the first person that they think of because you're a real person and they see you every single week. So this has dramatically increased the know, like, and trust factor, not just for my email subscribers, but for my clients too. So that is something you can easily do in 1 minute. It's add a bio at the bottom of your newsletter. All right, leave a comment and let me know, do you have a bio at the bottom of your weekly newsletter? Are you sending a weekly newsletter or do you need to get on that? Super important. All right, next thing you can do for your newsletter, tip number 4, is to highlight a featured product in every single email you send. And this one confuses a lot of my clients, but I have to remind them, you have a business. You are not doing this for funsies. Your business might be fun. You might enjoy parts of your business, but it is a business to earn money. And if you're not earning money, it's not a business. It's just an expensive hobby. So if you have a business and the goal of your business is to earn money, one, so you can get like your solutions out to the people who need it, and you earning money helps you provide better things and better experiences for your clients. You earning money helps you provide for yourself, provide for your family. So it's very important for you to earn money through your business. You're not doing this for your health. You're not doing it for funsies. You're doing it to earn money. And I can't believe how I have to like stress this so much with my clients. I love them, but a lot of times they forget that the point of your business is to earn money. That's why every single email you send, somewhere in your email, you should highlight a featured product. So I have many products. So I kind of rotate through them every week that I send my newsletter. It might be Startup in 60 one week. It might be the Clubhouse another week. It might be my planner another week. And I kind of rotate through them. The reason this will help you market is because it will remind your subscribers that yes, this is a business and I have things to sell. But this is also how you're going to get sales. I know people who are like, oh, I don't want to bombard them with stuff. I don't want to be pushy. I don't want to like keep trying to sell to them. You're a business. You're a business. You should be selling to them. You should be selling to them every time you send an email. You're not sending an email to invite them over for coffee or to become best friends. You're sending them an email to get money. So put a product in every single email. It doesn't have to be pushy, like buy my damn product. It could be nice and helpful. Remember, feature it in such a way that you're showing what's in it for them. Hey, in case you didn't know, I have this digital program called Startup in 60 that can help you build a business from scratch in 60 days. Check it out. Or highlight a testimonial from someone who took that course. Like, what did they like about it? What did they get out of it? So a lot of times when my clients are struggling to get sales, it's because they're not telling their audience that they have something to sell. And I know that sounds really, really simplistic, but golly, do a lot of my clients resist putting something to sell in every single email. So if you have a shop, if you're selling something, t-shirts, mugs, whatever, put a featured product in every single email. If you have digital programs like I do, feature a different digital program in every single email and change it up. Say like, here's what's in it for you. Here's how somebody else benefited from it. Here's one of the new bonus features, whatever. So do it in a kind way, but mention it in every single email you send. And simply by doing that, you will get so many more people on your list, understanding that you have something to sell, that this is a business, and you'll get more sales too. And we're going to talk about something next that you can do based on the images and the links that you share in your newsletter. So that is an easy peasy thing you can do in 1 minute. Put a link to something that you're selling in every single newsletter. Leave a comment and let me know. Is that scary to you? Like, oh my gosh, I don't want to bombard them with stuff. Or are you like, oh my gosh, that's what I've been missing. I need to tell people I have something to sell every single email. And I really want you to embrace that you're a business. You're not here to be best friends with your subscribers. You're here to sell them products and services that can improve their lives. That's what you're doing. All right, moving on to selling. Tip number 5 that you can do in a minute is to tag your subscribers based on what they click on. So simply adding tagging to your newsletters will help you market yourself better. So here's what I'm talking about. if you have a newsletter and there's a link in there, let's say there's a link to one of your products. If somebody clicks on that and goes to the sales page for that product, I want you to add a tag in your newsletter program that says that person looked at that sales page. So if somebody clicks on an image for Startup in 60, I tag them with my email program, which is Kajabi, that they viewed the Startup in 60 sales page. So then simply by tagging them, which takes less than a minute, and you can tag them for anything you want. Like they looked at the sales page, they looked at my YouTube channel, they looked at my Facebook page, like any links that you have in your newsletter, tag them as having viewed or visited whatever it is. I tag people when they download our checklist every month. So I know who is actually paying attention every month and who is engaged with whatever theme we're going through. You can tag them as having viewed any type of program that or product that you offer. So tagging is something that you can do in less than a minute. But if you want to take that a step further, what you can do with those tags is endless. So what I do with my tagging is when I see that people have visited a sales page for something, but they have not bought that thing, the next day I send them an automatic email. I set it up once and it sends all by itself. I don't have to do it live. It sends an email to those people who have tagged that they visited the sales page, but do not own the product. So those two things. So if they visited a sales page for my product, but they did not buy it, the next day I will send them a kind, gentle, remember we're talking more marketing here, email that says still looking. And depending on the product, it might have a coupon code, or I might simply tell them, hey, I saw that you took a look at my planner, but you didn't buy it for whatever reason. Remember, planning can help you X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. Here's a coupon code to help you move in the right direction. And that alone, by tagging my readers based on what they click on, has dramatically transformed my marketing, because now I can send genuine, kind marketing to people based on what they click on. And that has gotten me so many more sales simply by saying, hey, I see you. I know what you're looking at. I'm not just some kind of faceless corporation. I actually see what you're doing and I know what you're looking at, and I want to help you. So leave a comment and let me know, how are you tagging people who click on things in your newsletter? Or are you not tagging people yet? All right, next thing for selling, tip number 6. This is a big one. I want you to send an email, individual emails. We're not mass sending people, but individual warm letter emails, which we talk about warm letters in Startup in 60. Send an individual email to people on your email subscriber list who have bought everything except the big thing. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So you might have many, many products in your shop. I have many, many digital programs too, of varying price points. So you're going to notice over time that people are buying certain things. You might have someone who slowly starts buying everything in your shop. Or me, I see my clients or my customers they'll buy my planner first, then they'll buy Life Editing for Beginners, then they'll buy Startup in 60. So if I notice that there is somebody who has bought everything except the big thing, I will send them an email and reach out to them. So for me, the big thing is one-on-one coaching. And that could be one-on-one, or that could be group coaching in my Life Editor Academy mastermind group. So I do this regularly. When I see someone has bought those 3 things or more, I have 4 mini courses right now in my shop. So if somebody's bought all of my mini courses, but they haven't bought like a bigger program, like if someone has bought like all 3 of my business mini courses, but they haven't bought Startup in 60, I'll send them an email saying, hey, here's a coupon code. Why don't you get Startup in 60? It's the next big thing. It's the next logical step. If someone has bought all of my digital programs, but they have not done one-on-one coaching with me, I will reach out to them and send them a personalized email saying, hey, Susie, or hey, whoever, I noticed you have done everything, all of my digital programs, but you haven't worked one-on-one. Here's a link to schedule your free call with me. Let's talk about one-on-one coaching and what it can do for you. So that will take you 1 minute, is to sort your list by the people who have bought everything except the big thing. And I want to know from you, what is your big thing? Is it some kind of like one-on-one package? Is it some kind of like big digital course and not all of your little ones? Tell me what your big thing is. and then send an email to the people who bought everything except the big thing. And this is what we're talking about with this kind, warm marketing. You're showing that, hey, I see you. I can see what solutions you're looking for, and I want to help. So gently reach out to them saying, hey, so-and-so, I realized you have bought all of my mini courses, but you haven't done coaching with me. Let's set up a free call. Or, hey, I noticed you bought X, Y, and Z, but you haven't bought A, B, and C. And this is the big thing that's really going to help you. And you can choose whether or not you give them a coupon code, but you're doing the next kind thing. Obviously, they want the big thing. They bought everything, but something is preventing them from pulling the trigger and saying, yes, now I'm going to go do that big thing, the thing that's really going to help me. And you can speak to, maybe they have fears about that. Maybe they worry about money, but they don't realize there's a payment plan, or you can give them a coupon code or whatever. So you can speak to those fears and get them into the big thing that they obviously want since they bought everything else. Let me know in the comments, have you tried that tactic, that 1-minute strategy? Send an email to the people who have bought everything except the big thing. All right, moving on to content. Strategy number 7. I want you to create and sell an ebook made from your old blog posts. Now, obviously, that's going to take a little bit more than 1 minute, but going to your website and sorting your blog posts, or going to like your YouTube channel or wherever you have content and sorting by a specific topic or a specific category, that will take you 1 minute. So what you can do, like I've done this many a time, I have nearly 1,800 blog posts on my website, on my blog, and I will sort by whatever topic my audience is most interested in. I'll sort by procrastination. I'll sort by clutter. I'll sort by marketing, whatever it is. And then I'll see all of the blog posts that fit that specific category, that specific topic. So when you do that, sort your blog posts by whatever topic is important to your readers, and then take 5 to 10 of those blog posts and combine them together into an ebook. And you can even add a new worksheet or some kind of like new checklist in it to make it a fuller product. And then you can sell that in your shop, or you can make it another freebie. I have several ebooks that are literally compilations of old blog posts. From Lazy to Amazing is all my productivity blog posts. How to remove toxic people from your life is all about deleting blog posts, like like deleting bad influences blog posts. So I just grabbed old blog posts and made them into ebooks with like a new worksheet and a new cover. So the 1 minute thing you can do is just sort by whatever category or topic is important to your readers and choose those blog posts and make a new ebook. And you might be wondering, wait a minute, those blog posts are free on my website. Those videos are free on YouTube. Why would I gather those together and make a new product and charge people for it? Well, here's the thing. Yes, those blogs posts may be on your website, but nobody is going to go to your website, sort through all of your archives, and try to find those articles. If you put them all together in a nice ebook, you make it so much easier for them to find what they're looking for. And if you create a new worksheet or a new checklist, you make it even more valuable. You're not just saying, here's these great blog posts. You can give them action steps like, okay, now that you read that information, here's your checklist for what to do next. You are literally being a better business owner and leading them to the next step. You're helping them get more value out of what were just random blog posts. So people will pay for compilations so they don't have to find the stuff on their own. Make it easy for your clients. All right. Tip number 8 in regards to your content, create and share short and sweet nuggets of wisdom. This is, again, something that I've worked with many, many clients on, is that when you are writing a blog post or creating a video or doing a social media post, there is this tendency where you want to share everything that you know about a certain topic. And you might have a list that starts out with 3 things you can do for blank, and then it becomes 10 things, and it becomes 20 things. And oh, what about this other tangent? And this is kind of connected to it too. And so you end up with these massive blog posts that are like so long. They take an hour to get through, and it's overwhelming. And your readers don't have time for that. Like, I don't know anyone who's got time to read an article that's got 100 ways to do whatever, or someone who's got time to watch a video that's 5 hours long that has everything you know about a certain topic. Instead, if you want to get your content out there and you want to help people and give them the implementable tips that they can do today, keep things short and sweet. That is literally what we're doing with this live stream. So instead of giving them 100 ways to blank, can you give them one nugget of wisdom, one shining idea, one short and sweet bit of advice to do something? And then you can use all of those other ideas for more content, for other videos, for other social media posts, for other blog posts. So if you keep your content short and sweet, you're not going to lose the attention of your readers, and they're going to feel like, I read that thing, it took me 3 minutes, and now I know exactly what to do. They didn't have to read and read and read and forget what they read 30 minutes ago. They don't have to watch like super long videos. You get straight to the point. Here's how you do blank. So the 1 minute thing that you can do is to create short and sweet nuggets of wisdom. Keep things short. I know many people who are doing really, really good with short form content, whether that's TikTok or YouTube shorts or Instagram reels, keeping your content super, super short so people can get value out of it immediately and move on. That's a great way to be of service and to market your business in a better way than maybe some people who are like fire hosing them. Have you heard the term fire hose? So think of like a fire hose where it's just blasting the house with water. It's just going everywhere. If you have a blog post that's like 1,000,000 ways to blank, you are fire hosing someone. You are giving them way too much information. They can't even deal with that. So keep it short and sweet. Okay, 2 more tips I've got for you. This time we're going to social media. So tip number 9 is to spend time on the social media platforms where your ideal clients hang out. This is going to save you so much time and so much effort. You do not need to be everything to everyone. Let me say that again. You do not need to be everything to everyone. That means you do not need to be on every social media platform. You do not need to be doing 100 different types of content. So yes, maybe all your friends or all of society or all of those business gurus or whoever are pushing you to be on multiple social media platforms. You don't have to do that. That's a waste of your time. Instead, focus on the 1 or 2 social media platforms where your ideal clients hang out. So think about that. Where do your ideal clients hang out? They're not hanging out everywhere. Certain social media platforms definitely cater to younger or older demographics. Some are more popular with men, some are more popular with women. The different social media platforms have different like socioeconomic values too. Some people have more money on certain platforms than others. So really think about your audience and where do they hang out. So for me, I spend most of my time on Facebook and Pinterest. And now I'm starting to spend a little bit more time on YouTube, but my videos also appear on Facebook. So it's kind of overlap. And here's the thing, I get 60% of my traffic to my website from Pinterest. So of course I'm going to be spending time on there because who's on Pinterest? Middle-aged, white women with money. Those are my clients. So of course I'm going to spend time there. Where am I not? I'm not on Twitter because that's just not where my ideal clients hang out. I'm not on TikTok because it definitely skews young. And it doesn't exactly offer a great way for me to present some of my information. Some of my information takes a little bit more than like 60 seconds. So I'm not going to waste my limited time being on places where my ideal clients aren't. I go where they are. And yes, people say like, why are you on Facebook? Nobody's on Facebook anymore. Maybe the cool people aren't on Facebook anymore, but my clients are hugely on Facebook. The older, I say this with love because I am a middle-aged woman, but they're middle-aged or older. They have expendable income and they're ready to focus on themselves. They're on Facebook. Those are my clients. So think about it. You might have a totally different demographic. So go where your ideal clients hang out, 1 or 2 social media platforms. Do not try to be on 10 different social media platforms. You're going to wear yourself out. So your 1-minute tip is to go to your phone or wherever you bookmark your social media platforms and delete the ones that you don't need to be on. And if you're not sure where your clients are, you can look up the demographics of different social media platforms. You could send a poll to your subscriber list and say, hey, what's your most used social media platform? By far, Pinterest is top of the game for my clients. And then spend your time there. All right, so that's how you're going to save a lot of time. You can clean up your social media accounts in a minute. All right, last tip I have for you for social media that you can do in 1 minute is share the link to your freebie. I get asked by my clients a lot, like, what content am I supposed to share on social media? What do I share on Facebook? What do I share on Twitter? What do I share on Instagram? Whatever. Share the direct link to your freebie. So here's the thing. A social media platform could disappear at any time or not be popular anymore. Just think about any social media platforms that used to be really popular, but then aren't popular anymore or have disappeared. Or you could be bumped off or have your account deleted on a social media platform. Happened to me with Instagram, and they never explained why. I was never able to get an answer out of Instagram why they closed my account, but they did. Thank goodness I got less than 5% of my traffic from Instagram. So it was kind of like a good wake-up call for me to know, oh, I don't need to be there anyway. Why was I wasting my time? But here's the truth. You cannot solely rely on social media for your marketing. You need your email list because everyone checks their email. Whereas with social media, you might post something, and if they don't see it if they don't log in for 5 hours, it's gone. They missed it. So you want to make sure that you're getting as many people as possible on your email subscriber list because everyone checks their email. So how do you do that? Well, you've got to send out the link for your freebie so people can opt in and get on your email subscriber list. And here's what I recommend. Yes, we want to have the opt-in for your freebie above the fold on your website, but also have it on a separate page, its own page entirely. So I have a separate page for my Productivity Superstar workshop. I have a separate page for my editor's toolkit with all of my worksheets and stuff. And when I'm sharing that link on social media, it goes directly to that page where it's the opt-in box for my workshop, and that's it. They're not distracted by the banner. They're not distracted by any other things coming up. There's no pop-ups or ads or whatever. It's just that thing. And the reason you want to have your freebie on a separate page is so that they don't get distracted. If you tell someone to go to your homepage and sign up for your freebie, great. Hopefully, if you've got it above the fold, you'll get people to sign up. But the moment they come to your homepage, they're going to see your bio, they're going to see your services, they're going to see your shop, you're going to see the testimonials, they'll be scrolling through and they can get lost and forget to sign up. So instead, share the link that only has the opt-in for your freebie. So it could literally be a headline, sign up for whatever your exciting freebie name is, and then enter your name and email in those boxes, and that's it. Just have that on a page. So when you are sharing things on social media, I recommend sharing the link to your freebie minimum of once a week. I share mine 3 times a week on social media. You can highlight different things about it, like whatever your freebie is. So I've got my Productivity Superstar workshop. I might say, hey, it's time to dump your excuses and get stuff done fast. Sign up for my free workshop, and I'll have a link directly to the sign up page. Or I might say, here's how you're going to get more done in the next 12 weeks than you did in the past 12 months. Sign up for my free workshop. So share a different aspect of it so it doesn't seem like you're copying and pasting the same thing over and over and over again. But that is definitely something to share on social media. And remember, you're sharing it on the social media platforms where your ideal clients hang out. Not where they don't hang out, but where your ideal clients hang out. You can do that in a minute. All right, let's recap these 10 1-minute marketing strategies that you can try today. So if you do all of them, it'll take you about 10 minutes to do. Or you can do 1 minute a day for the next 10 days. So for your website, update the name of your freebie, make it exciting. Number 2, put your freebie opt-in box above the fold. For your newsletter, add a short bio at the end of your newsletter. Number 4, highlight a featured product in every single email. Moving on to selling. Number 5, tag your subscribers based on what they click on so you can market to them later. Number 6, send an email to the people who have bought everything except the big thing. For your content, number 7, create and sell an ebook based on your most popular blog posts around a specific topic. So go ahead and search by that one topic. Boom, takes you less than a minute. Number 8, share short and sweet nuggets of wisdom. Keep it focused and to the point. Don't fire hose them trying to share everything at once. For social media, spend time on the social media platforms where your clients hang out. And then number 10, share with the direct link to your freebie so you can get more people on your email subscriber list. Woo, that was a lot. But if you want even more, if you want 50 more marketing strategies that you can do in a minute or less, then I want you to remember to download your checklist, click the link below. And then right here, I've got information about the Life Editor Clubhouse where you can join us, where I've got a brand new class, 60 one-minute marketing strategies. Yes. So if you're looking to market like you mean it, which is our theme for this month, then go ahead and join us in the Clubhouse. And remember, on July 26th, we have our kickoff launch party for the next live session of Startup in 60. I have a link below if you want more information about Startup in 60, but I'm going to share more about it as we get closer to the launch. Okay, so your homework, do these 1-minute marketing strategies. Join us in the Clubhouse for 50 more marketing strategies. Remember to get your copy of Referral of a Lifetime so you can read along with us for our book club this month, and we'll be talking about this later this month. And share in the comments. Leave a comment below and let me know, how are you going to up your marketing game this month? Or if you don't have a business yet, maybe talk about what type of business you want to create or are thinking about creating. We would love to support you. All right. I don't see any other comments coming in, but if you leave a comment, I will come back and reply to comments later. So even if you're watching this replay, go ahead and leave a comment and let me know, how are you marketing your business 1 minute at a time? All right, Life Editors, thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you next week for our next live stream. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.